to ensure forest communities engage, monitor, and advocate for their just benefits. The Liberia Forest Media Watch, a group of investigative journalists working to promote transparency and accountability in forest governance, presents the Forest Hours. The Forest Hours is intended to raise communities' voice at a national level. It is also to ignite nationwide participation, dialogue on forest laws, policies, agreements, and practices within the context of forest law enforcement, governance, and trade. The radio talk show will draw attention to reducing emissions from deforestation and forest degradation and other conditions agreed to in a volunteer partnership agreement that was signed between the European Union and the Liberian government to discourage illegal logging and promote transparency and accountability. Because the Forest Hour aims to provide alternative national platform to draw stakeholders' attention to infractions in forestry communities, it will be accessible to sectors experts, legal practitioners, forest structures, including the National Union of Community Forest Development Committee and the National Union of Community Forest Management Body. Forest Hour is produced by the Liberia Forest Media Watch, a group of investigative journalists working to promote transparency and accountability in forest governance, with support from the EU delegation in Liberia and Wrepue from the Finland and partners. Forest Hour is heard every Thursday beginning 4 to 5 p.m. on OKFM and relay on several other community radio stations across Liberia.
More often than not, Liberia is regarded as a place of war, poverty, and Ebola. But our forests and its animals alone make people think of Liberia as a beautiful place. So, let's protect our forests.
My people, yeah, let's protect our forests.
Protect it all. Protect it all.
My people, yeah, let's protect our forests.
Protect it all. We must protect it all.
Liberians, our forest is rich, like paradise in Africa. It's the place where this animal lives. Our animals are unique to the world. The forest
Make it rain.
The forest
Protect us.
The forest
It's the home
of our wildlife. The forest make Liberia rich. Let's keep our forest alive, so that we can stay alive. Liberians,
What do we have to show when we give the forest away?
my people, what thing we will get to?
Why will we benefit when we sell our forest?
Every time these questions are asked, very poignant questions, whenever they are asked, I think the onus is on us to respond to them, whether in silence
When we sell
or by taking some actions by preserving, conserving,
Liberia
and protecting the forest.
is in the world. And
Good afternoon and a pleasant welcome to another fascinating edition of the program Forest Hour on OKFM 99.5.
our forest brings the
We're here every Thursday 4 to 5 o'clock.
sustainable livelihood.
This program is brought to you by the Liberia Forest Media Watch with sponsorship from the European Union through the French Development Agency
Let's keep our forests alive
and Wrepue in Finland.
forever and ever.
Today we are
My people, yeah, let's
we are turning the spotlight to the Boquila Community Forest in Nimba County.
people, yeah, let's protect our forest.
We intend to have a very compelling conversation
Let's protect the
with key forest officials about their ambitious conservation efforts
forest. It's our
and pressing issue of cross-border encroachment by Burkinabe nationals in their forest.
keep the forest alive.
We hope to hear from them as we expect them to share insight on how the community is mobilizing to protect their forest resources, the challenges they are facing, and what lies ahead for sustainable forest management in the region.
Liberia is rich. Don't describe
Oh yeah,
our forest.
you don't want to miss the conversation. Very rich conversation, very rich conversation.
Liberia is rich.
And let me bring in Joy quickly to give us update on the basic, points that she needs to share before we get into the conversation. By the way, our guests this afternoon are joining us via the line. So they're going to be joining us from Nimba County via the line. So yes, we don't have live studio guests, but they're going to be joining us via the line. So you don't want to miss it as well. As always, this is Forest Hour. Joy, good afternoon and welcome.
Good afternoon, Matthias Labendi. Welcome. And for the record, Matthias lost his dad. My condolences, big brother.
Thank
He
you.
was buried yesterday, if I'm not mistaken.
Saturday.
Saturday.
Right.
Okay.
Thank
I'm
you
so
so
sorry
much.
about that.
Thank you.
Also, as usual, we have the alternative youth radio that is in the Sosolova County. We have the Voice of Babulu in the Bobolo City. We have Liberty Radio in the Greenville, Sano County. We have Radio Halengi that is in the Golahon District, and the Riverside Broadcasting Service that is in the Riverside County. So when you're in any of these counties, Greenville, Golahon District, Riverside, these are the stations that you can tune in to follow this program. Thank you.
Very well. Very, very, very well. These are the stations you can tune into to follow the program if you find yourself in some of these counties that my colleague Joy has mentioned. The reason why we decentralize the program is because Monrovia is not Liberia. We have people from here, there, and yonder. One of my colleagues in Befferling, Agnes Beffer, she commented the last time on one of my posts. She said, here, there, and yonder, man. I mean, there's a way that certain things just become part of you, and people just know you by that. So, and actually, here, there, and yonder, it used to be a program presented by George Tower Kiadi. He was our boss at Red Power, so he had a program called Here, There, and Yonder, and I like the name of the program.
Yes,
So,
catchy.
yeah, very catchy. But here, we intend to just let you know. I mean, just to ensure that people from here, there, and yonder can be able to get the program and they understand exactly some of the things we are discussing, because we know, as you too know, that Monrovia is not Liberia.
And yes,
But,
and this station cannot reach in all of the counties.
All of the counties.
So we have to have other radio stations to also share the news for people to hear and know what is happening in the country.
Absolutely. So that's why we decided to decentralize the program. So now let's get to it. Joy, one of the things that's happening right now, although some people are taking it from different contexts, which is very important, Joy, that makes it that is the importance of intellectual engagements.
Right.
People sometimes even when you write a text, be it on social media or maybe you wrote somebody a text message, the tone that you envision in writing that particular text may not be the same tone that the reader, someone is going to read it, right?
Yes,
your tonation may be different from you the crafter of the text, but the reader may also see it from a different context, and then they may read it with a different tone.
Yes,
So-
especially if it is not someone that is close to you. Like,
Absolutely. So
I know you, so when you text me a certain way, I know what you
yeah,
mean.
exactly.
But not all that outsiders will not see it that way.
Right. And the reason why I'm saying that is because people are, I don't want to say misconstruing the concept of conservation. But like I said, it is their own context. People are taking the issue of conservation from different contexts. Some of the things that they're asking, how about alternative livelihoods for the people in the various communities? If you say that the people should engage into conservation, then how would they be surviving as they protect the forest? So these questions, as they ask, then we reach out to communities that are taking bold steps in ensuring that they enter into conservation, regardless of what I don't want to call them naysayers. I want to respect them because that's how they intend to engage in this intellectual discourse, regardless of what other intellectuals are saying regarding this particular subject matter of conservation or forest protection. Other communities in Liberia are boldly taking the steps and saying that it is important that we conserve our forest. One of those communities is in Nimba County. It is the Boquila Community Forest. It's there in Nimba County. And guess what, Joy?
Lay
This
on
is
it.
what you like to hear. The chief officer of that forest is a lady, and her name is Arin N. Volker.
You don't even know how I was excited when I read this. I was like,
Okay.
a lady. Okay.
Yeah,
I was
powerful.
actually expecting to come in person in studio today.
No, they are currently in Nimba. I think they're doing a tour
Okay.
of their forest. I don't really know because I try to connect them, so they can join the conversation together. But it's difficult to get all of them together. So let's connect Irene. Maybe during the course of the program, if if there's a possibility, we're going to also hear from some of the other members of that community forest, which is the Bo is BOE Bo Quilla Qurlla Bo Quilla Community Forest in Nimba County, and they are now there's a menace also that is eating up, the sweetness of the forest,
Okay.
and that menace is the issue of Burkinabe's encroachment.
Right.
All right. So most of the time when you hear me say here, there, and yonder, these things occur here, they occur there, and they occur yonder.
Yeah.
We never thought that. Whoever thought that Nimbayans will experience Burkinabe's encroachment? Most of the time we talk about
I think Nimba comes second to Grenchide.
Yes. So most of the time we talk about Burkinabe's encroachment, you will be thinking about these these counties that share common border with Ivory Coast, like the Grenchide specifically. Yeah, but unfortunately they have extended to other parts of the country.
Yes.
Let's now join Madam Arin N. Volker. Arin is a powerful lady. I don't know how she did it, but she needs to share her story with me. Joy, you might want to do an article on Irene.
I think I might.
How did she do it to become the chief officer of the Bo Quilla Community Forest that has taken a bold step in engaging into conservation to become the chief officer of that area when there are other men who are giants in that area?
Men who are giants.
Irene, I hope you're not flighted by this sort of catchy intro. Welcome.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I'm Ari Foka, Chief Officer for Bo and Quilla Forest Management.
Welcome so much, madam. I sense that you are moving. You're not stable at the moment. You are on a moving object. Is it a car or a motorbike?
I'm on a car.
Okay.
Yes.
You traveling? Where you traveling to? You coming to Monrovia?
I'm traveling to my county, Nima.
So where exactly are you now?
Personally, we just we are approaching Ganton.
Okay. Is it okay for you if you just park the car for like maybe 15-20 minutes so we can have the conversation, which will be okay for the audience to get you clearly?
Okay. Okay. Let me just ask for permission, please.
Is it a commercial car you are on, or is your own car?
It is a commercial car. It is not my own car.
Oh, okay. I understand.
Yeah,
I understand.
That's the issue.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Let's manage it. I don't think I have the time now to.
We can still manage it.
Yes, let's manage it. So welcome to the program. When did your by the way, let me begin by first knowing your friend lady here, my co-host, wants to know, how did you do it, Irene? How did you Ellen Johnson Sirleaf in 2005 broke the glass ceiling. Since she broke the glass ceiling, you people are just going out. I don't know, you want to reach to Pluto or somewhere, or Uranus or so.
Well,
You people are just going beyond.
Beyond the sky.
How did you do it? How did you become the chief officer? Though there are other men there that that probably contested for the same position.
Okay, from in 2017, I was marketer, selling my market, DK, all of those stuff. But it came a time they were organizing the forest, and I wish that they are already to the last step. One of the community members came to me because I was one of the graduates from Tower Memorial High School. At that time, after my graduation, I was like, there was no support to extend my education, so I was involved into selling. And for that end, I saw that that there was a vacancy and I applied as a chief officer. A Bo and Quila community deemed it necessary to vote for me at that time. I became chief officer.
I want to know how you did your mobilization. You had just graduated from, is it high school or so?
High school.
Okay, so you had just graduated from high school in 2017, 2018, thereabout. Is that correct?
No, I graduated 2014, 13, yes.
Okay.
So I was doing like a business at the time in my community. Then my community deemed it necessary to like select me because I did application at the time and they granted my application.
So are you the first female chief officer of the Bo and Quila Community Forest?
Bo and Quila authorized community forest.
Are you the first chief officer of that community forest? The first female chief officer?
I'm the first chief officer at the Bo and Quila Community Forest.
How is it like, wearing such a heavy cap?
Come again?
How is it serving in such a capacity as a female?
Come again?
How is it for you serving in that capacity? Do you love the job or is it a difficult job for you?
I'm not at you, Claire. Please come again.
No, I understand. We're certainly going to encounter this, and so Joe wish you could answer the question, but you're not a chief officer. You're the co-host. All right. Are you getting me now?
Yes.
Okay. So what I want to know is that how is it for you serving in that capacity? Is the job difficult for you, or it is easy? Do you enjoy it?
Oh.
This is the reason why we need other stations in other counties to
Absolutely.
relay the program.
Okay, Irene.
We have been trained by so many NGOs, 5 years, doing Prosper Time. We went on a training, and also presently MF guys have been training us. SDI have been training us for our work.
And therefore,
therefore, I'm capable of doing my work.
But you enjoy it. You love it, right?
I love the job. Yes.
Okay, right. Let's go to something. There are two things quickly that we have to talk about because this network thing. I don't want it to interrupt us again. Without hitting the real meat of the conversation. First, you have an enemy, and this enemy is the issue of Burkinabe's encroachment into your community forest. Tell us about that. All right.
That of the local community. But the problem we have with the encroachment is the Burkinabe issue.
Okay.
The Burkinabe issue is the problem that we face personally. Some of our members brought Burkinabes they passed through public CF and they enter our forest. Now currently we are on our way with the team to Sanikole against those who brought Burkinabes in our forest.
So how many Burkinabes do you have right now, and what are they doing in your forest? Are they planting cocoa, or they are just residing there at the moment? They have not started, cutting down trees here.
At this time, they are planting cocoa. They planting cocoa from Malay Belt.
They brought the cocoa with they brought the cocoa seedlings with them and planting it in your forest.
They brought the cocoa seedling through public.
Okay.
Yes.
So
now currently we are in court with them, and I'm now on my way to Sanikole to take a court.
You are in court with the Burkinabes or with the people?
With the people that brought the Burkinabes.
How many people?
Because the Burkinabes doesn't have stature.
Absolutely. So how many people have you taken to court And these people are your people, right? They are your own citizens.
They are my people. We have been doing awareness from 2017 up to current. We have been creating awareness, the importance of the forest, and most of the community members knew the importance of the forest, and they have been with us. When it comes to the local community, all of the local community are with us in the management, but it's just the few illegal occupants are the one that are giving us problem.
How many persons have you taken the code so far?
Currently, we have 6 persons. 6 persons.
So do you know the total number of Burkina bees in your forest at the moment?
At the moment, no. The last forest guard patrol, where the first Burkina bees were, they are gone currently. But the total in Mali is about 30 persons.
Okay. This place you're calling, is it a place in your area? Is it Mande or Malay?
Mali. M-A-R-L-A-Y.
Oh, Malay. That's where they reside.
Yes, that's where they reside currently.
And you have a total number of about 30. Do they have women and children with them?
No, they are so young boys like him. Young boys, they don't have women.
Can go marry our women.
Okay, so let's talk about conservation. You have this enemy that is attacking your forest, and you are using the law to fight this enemy, which is a laudable effort on your part. How do you intend? Tell us about your conservation plan. How did you first of all embark on this journey to conserve your forest?
So it came a time after our CFMA. We signed our CFMA in 2017. When we signed the CFMA, there was no company for us to go into contracts. So for that, the community deemed it necessary, because the community people has been the one that conserving the forest from time immemorial. So they said that, but the first example that we saw in Public District, they cut down the forest, the trees, the species, and wasting down. So we cannot go along with commercial activity, which is logging activities. So we all came together. We agreed to conserve the forest, to go on conservation. That which we are doing now, but currently we have no conservation partner. The only people that have been helping us is MF Gap, that now help us. We are putting into place. All of our legal documents are intact. They help us in that process.
You know, conservation is a good step, and I must commend you and your team for venturing on this particular journey. But it is mostly criticized by people, and one of the concerns that other critics raise is that how would the people be surviving as they conserve the forest? Have you taken into consideration about livelihood opportunities for your people?
So as you see, conservation is Ipsum Liston. Conservation, we have livelihood activities. We have our workplace, yearly workplace that we work on. Currently, we have organized village saving loan that the community women themselves are doing their village saving to focus on it, to produce farming as a business for themselves. We have the total work group in Zwato. We have 8 in Bode. We have 6 in Tuwaita. We have 4. So these are the people we are now currently working with them, and gradually we will be organizing another group. when we have how they call it support, we will be able to create more enterprise group. Now we are just doing it by ourselves because we love conservation and we need support for these activities. We have our work plan, animal farming, all of those stuff. We need it so that we can be able to conserve the forest.
So currently you are operating with about 3 or 4 communities. Is that correct?
No, currently we are working. We just started working with this community.
Okay.
So we work with all of the community, but currently because we don't have funding, we cannot just do things that our hand cannot reach.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
The community forest, the community are 20 communities.
In your community forest.
Yes, in my community forest, 20 community forest communities.
Yeah, what sort of support do you need from partners?
Oh, goats. We need capacity building. We need
good.
for the other people. We need like refresher training. We need farming as a business training. We need computer training for our community people.
Okay, and with that, your people will be surviving through those skills while you conserve some of your forest and you eat some of the produce from wherever you be cultivating.
Yes, we need how they call it. We have MTRPs in the forest, so we need water market area that will be able when we collect our NTFP.
What is NTFP?
NTFP, non-forest timber product.
Okay. All right. So there's this thing. I visited the 2 counties, somewhere Upper Lofa and Nimba counties. There's something I came across called agroforestry. Is your community forest involved with that too? Are you intending to invest in agroforestry?
That will be the agreement for our district, the whole district. When they agree, we need to do so. If that would be important, because the degraded land, we can use some.
Yeah.
We can use some portion to do agroforestry. Even for we reforestation, those areas that they are being depleted, we can do the reforestation in a portion of land.
You know, Irene,
that would be helpful to us.
You know something, Irene? I must tell you, I admire you so much. You know why? I admire you because there is so much distraction around you. But you maintain a focused mind and you're providing the information. I'm very sure the public is so much in love with you. No wonder why you are succeeding in your leadership. Keep doing what you're doing. You hear me?
Thank you, Bob. Thank you so much.
I know that she's blushing. But okay, but let me just ask you one last one quickly before we open the lines. Yeah. I know that you are you already in Ganta? Have you passed Ganta? Are you already there?
I'm currently in Ganta.
Yeah,
I just entered in Ganta.
Yeah, those boys are doing their own mini all over the place. I'm hearing them.
Yeah, okay, sorry for that.
No problem. All right. So I mean, when you took the decision to take some of your people to court, how did families, or how are families reacting to the decision? Because sometimes, the ordinary your citizens in the area. All right. Sometimes when the leader is proceeding rightly, everyone say, "Oh, he was the leader." But when the leader start to, I remember one famous saying from our former president. He said, when the mayor is driving the car back in high school, when the driver is speeding, then he said, "Beat it, driver, beat it." All of that. Step on it, driver, step on it. Your bishop. When something happens, and then everybody blames the driver. How are people reacting now to the decision you took to take some of your people to court?
This is not our decision. It is a district decision.
Okay.
Because it is the TRL that gives us the right for, just imagine, from 2017, we have been creating awareness about the importance of the forest, in which community, the local authority are behind us, even the citizens are behind us, even the youth chair. If you call the youth chairman, The whole district, they will testify how we work with them.
Thank you so much,
They
Harry.
are the one encouraging us to carry them to take step against them, because at first we were not taking no step, and the law was there. We were just like, because we are one family, we are the same people. We need to understand one another. They are just disgruntled, continually destroying the forest. So we have no option. We need to exercise the law.
Okay, are some people already in jail? Like maybe some of the Burkinabes or some of your people, are they behind bars right now awaiting trial?
Come again?
Nobody in jail. You're not putting nobody in jail. Everybody stay moving around freely.
No. We are not put anyone in jail. At first we send some people in jail.
Okay.
But later they talk with the commissioner and they free them.
You know, Irene, I see you as a very ambitious woman. Whether personally in your life, I can see that from a distance. Sorry, I'm not a soothsayer, but from the way you speak, I can tell
authority.
with authority, I can tell how ambitious you are. I want you to paint a picture of what you see your community forest to be like in a few years to come if you invest your energy in conservation. What kind of forest are we expected to see in the Bo and Quila authorized community forest?
If my people understand, and those who are going in the forest leave the portion of the forest that they in, the forest will be tight because the forest can germinate again. Yes. So it will be tight. We pray that we all come together to protect the forest for our unborn generation. The forest will be tight, I promise.
Thank you so much, Irene. Is there something else you would like to add before I take a leave of you, so you can continue with that Norse place in Ganta?
Okay, so what I want to encourage my citizens of Bo and Quila is we are advocating for the betterment of the district. We need development in the district. We need capacity building in the district. Some of our people that graduated, they are now working. If we leave our forest be standing, community people will benefit. We are not doing it for our personal use. We are managing the forest for the interest of our unborn generation, even at the district at large. So, community people, as those who are listening to me today, please encourage one another to leave the forest and join the CFMB to manage the forest sustainably. Thank you.
Thank you so much. She's Irene N. Voka. She's the CFMB, the chief officer there of the Bo and Quila authorized community forest in Nimba County. Thank you so much, Irene.
Thank you too. Thank you for encouraging us. Thank you for making our voices to reach to our people today that are always prepared for that, so that we can be able to speak to our people in and around Liberia.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Irene.
Thank you so much. I encourage you. Thank you.
Thank you. And that is Irene. You listen to Joy. Let me give you one story quickly about.
I want to give you a
Yeah,
story.
go ahead. Go ahead. My phone. I want to end the call. Is here. Okay.
You see, I grew up in a Christian family, right? Mm-hmm. And my mom would always tell us during devotion that one of the things that she loved to preach on is, if you are a child of God and you don't know anything about God like that, and you just on the surface, and when you do wrong, when you sin, your punishment cannot be that heavy. But when you have that relationship with God, and that connection, this thing, it to the fullest, the Bible, and then you sin, your punishment, God, He does not even look back to punish you. Yes, if you beg and you say, oh God, forgive me sincerely, you know what happens? There are two kinds of punishment. Mm-hmm. He will forgive you from the hell side, but then the physical punishment, for example, when you rape, we have the law. Mm-hmm. You have to face the law.
Right.
Now how it goes. So it's always your own people that be doing things to you. I think the district should not take it easy on these people that work with them. Mm-hmm. This CFMB. You work with them, you do advertisement, you educated the people on protecting the forest. Then you are the same people that bring in Burkina Bees to do farming. It doesn't make sense.
Right.
That's pure evil. I'll call that pure evil. So I think they should not take it easy on them. Like, we are not looking at it from the brother and sister side, because we are protecting everybody.
Yeah,
you cannot
that will benefit
compromise-
all of us tomorrow.
Yes, you cannot compromise the large number for smaller number in the name of mistake when you know it. You know this fully well. This should not happen this way. It should not be this way. If I say, if anybody should do it, I should not be involved. Let it be the other people that are not educated on these things.
Absolutely. You know, the story I want to share is basically not going back to memory lane, but it's about what this very community forest did recently. You know, we have a subsidiary program of the Forest Hour. It's called People in the Forest,
People
or
in the
Taking
Forest.
Forest to the People.
Yeah.
So we take the microphone to the forested communities, and then we speak to them. That is, you are there, you see the problem, you are having a conversation with them directly. We pre-record that program, we produce it into, do most of the work with the senior producer, B.N. Howard from State Radio. He's our partner that is helping us with that, aspect of the production. And when he done, I do the finishing touches of it, and we put it on our page. At the same time, we pay for airtime, and then we put it on some radio stations. So the team went there in September, I think mid-September, and they visited this particular community forest. Joy, it will amaze you to know that the team headed by our team leader, Paul Kane, Paul Kane was on that trip. Bernice, the media reporting officer, Bernice Chipo Toh was also there on our trip. And of course, B.N. Howard, the producer of the pre-recorded program, was also on that trip. I saw a video footage that they put in our chat room where this community forest, the leaders, I don't know whether the lady in the photo is Irene, but officials of the community forest gather and some other traditional people, they were giving, they recognized our team traditionally.
Okay.
Joy, I no matter how civilization will break through and try to destroy shrines, try to destroy our rivers that we go to worship when we want the rain to fall. No matter how civilization will try to crack the rocks that we go to pray when we need the sun to come up, it will never get rid of tradition entirely. In fact, what is tradition? No, we're not going to get into this right now. All right.
Okay.
So because even the tradition we're talking about, the Westerners and everything, it is their traditions, right, that they're teaching us, that we are adapting to. The point I'm making is,
Just change the name.
Absolutely. There is so much honor when someone gives you an opportunity to sit in their house and they give you a cup of water. When I visited recently, I was drinking from calabash throughout. Everywhere I went, I told my aunts, nobody give me water in rubber cup or glass or whatever. Give me rubber and water in exactly in calabash. I was eating with hands.
I saw you.
I was sitting in the kitchen with my aunt. She would say, "Oh, the boy, I didn't enough from Monrovia." I said, "It's not about Monrovia. There is this connection about the environment."
Yes.
All right. There is this memories will arise. There'll be reflection of things that you miss out on yesterday. Our team received chicken.
Okay. Yes.
Do you know what it
I
means
saw the picture.
for traditional people to gather to give you what chicken? First, I may not know everything. It signifies peace, love, acceptance. That's the word. All right. It signifies that your contribution is recognized by that community. So you are amplifying their voices. It signifies blessing, appreciation, blessing upon you. The Bow and Quila community forest, it's not just blessed to have a moving, a hardworking female CFMB head, but I think there are people that are traditionally oriented, and they know when to do what and what to do at a given time. That's the reason why 6 of their people are currently facing the law.
Yes. You see these traditional people from my grandmother, my late grandmother, my mom's mom. these people are principle-minded,
Absolutely.
right? They are not educated. They don't know book.
No, yes, they don't know
Most
the
of
black and
them.
white, but education is relative.
Yes,
So when
I
you
mean
mention,
from the context, they don't
Right.
know the black and white,
Absolutely.
pen and paper. But then they know what to do. They know how to position things. They know neatness. When that old man clean up for you, these days the way we can be lazy, it can't even go. It would be neat.
Joy, the
If
villages
she
are clean,
cook- when she
are
cook-
cleaner than the city. You know that?
I know that.
So I
I
mean,
know that. So I'm just saying that these people, they are very principle minded.
so Joy, just to add up to what you mentioned about principle mindedness, right? We have laws in the city. We have city ordinances governing us. Do not throw banana peeling in the street. You say, hey, to hell with the mayor, to hell with the mayor, man.
But I can't wear him to me.
I was leaving from Foya. My sister drank 1 sachet of water. She just completed it. She was about to drop the plastic right around that building that Thomas Fowler put down in honor of George Weah in Foya District Administrative, building. The driver screamed. What for? Because he said they will impound his vehicle and the car will be, they will offload the car and that car will stay there maybe a week. He cried and pleaded, said, I beg you, don't do it. You know why? Because there are people that are doing a piece of job. That lady, to serve as head of the CFMB, you know how she sees that work? She sees it as an opportunity to leave a mark for her children to be respected, that they can walk with their heads high. Here,
working with dignity.
the modern guy, he said, I do that thing here. I want my children to attend the best schools. In fact, I'll take them from here, send them abroad. Before they come back,
They don't want to build
the population will forget
their
it.
own environment.
Exactly. The population will forget about it. And that's why I asked God to paint a picture of, the level of conservation that they will carry out. Because for the steps from the conversation we had with her, Joy, you can tell that the Bow and Quila and like other community forests, that are involved in the conservation with the right leaders and the right approaches and stamping the authority and ensuring that we act here because we must act here. We're not acting out of favor or so. I mean,
this comes up to us working together. I mean, these people, we should be these people role models.
Absolutely.
I think it's the other way around right now, Matthias. I think they will be our role model, because if their county's road can be that clean in Monrovia, yes, we are
but
trying.
they've always been our role model because we all came from there.
I'm saying
that's where we started.
It should be the other way around now.
Oh, because we're getting educated?
We feel like, yes. So it should be the other. It's like we are adding up.
Yeah.
We are adding up.
I get you. Let's engage the public. This is Forest Hour on OKFM 99.5. We are here every Thursday, 4 to 5 o'clock.
Can we wait for the last to start calling?
The program is brought to you by the Liberia Forest Media Watch, with sponsorship from the European Union through the French Development Agency. Joy and I, every day the enjoyment of presenting the show, adds up. Aaron loves the job, and we enjoying it. We enjoy it every day. Let's take somebody from this line first. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. Let's hear you.
Yeah, my name is Kanye Mwefe, and I call from Painesville, Colorado.
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, I want to commend you guys so much, and the lady that you were talking with on the telephone from Nimna, the head of our community forest.
Right.
Yes, I admire, her innovation so much, her passion, the passion that she has for the job, and what have you. But what I have to say is that I am from the Wrepue and Bel Air district specifically. We have a vast, forest. Yes. And I've been telling my people that we should not encourage Burkina Bees one day. Nobody should encourage them to go in our forest, because if they should go there, what's happening in the southeastern region, the same thing could, happen there. So I so much, admire your education, and I must admit this is one of my most admired radio stations. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for your contribution, my brother.
Our radio program. Thank you.
Thank you for your contribution. Let's hear from I don't know why Paul can't call our team leader. He took. Before you make any comment, I want to ask you on this public radio, where did you take the chicken? Is it you that carried the chicken home, or you give it to B.N. Howard?
Mataya, I brought the chicken home. I kept it for 2 days, then I decided to kill it. But I was already used to the chicken.
No, but you should have invited us. You should have invited the entire team to eat the chicken.
I come in, the entire team ate the chicken.
How?
And so I had to leave the house, then I gave instructions to kill the chicken. Because I was like thinking I'm destroying, Boykula. That kind of gift. The biggest chicken in town.
I tell you.
So
Very,
they
very
slaughtered the
huge
chicken
one.
or they
I'm
killed the
jealous.
chicken, and then Fatuko Banekwe service, and then I took it to the office. All about 8
And I was in Lofa at the time anyway, but it's okay. You're it for me.
We are sorry that you weren't around. You
Right.
were bereaved by that time.
Right.
But all of us ate the chicken, and everybody enjoyed it. But killing that chicken was something that I didn't want to really
Broke your
do.
heart?
Yeah,
Every
the
morning I
chicken
would
was
have
gradually
chicken.
becoming a family member.
Nobody people who offered me the chicken, I said, what?
Yeah.
But anyway, they gave it for me to eat it, or for us to eat it.
Right. So why did you call then?
Yeah, I called to say thank you very much for talking with my in-law. I'm sorry.
How?
Yeah, speak something.
That's my second home.
Oh my God.
I've asked Fatu for approval so I can take a second wife from that town.
That's why this man does not like going to church. You want to stay to church,
But I was shocked as far as Nimba in that dense forest.
Mm-hmm.
To meet the group of people who say they want to conserve their forest. I was shocked.
Yeah.
So if this idea has been going on since 2017, I don't know what is the delay about. Civil society, NGO,
Yep.
climate change campaign. Why are they delaying to go there with support?
Absolutely.
When other people are destroying the forest, then you got a group of people say we want to preserve ours, and then the people will have to take almost 7-8 years and still don't have sponsor. And MF Gap is doing well, but it's little.
Yeah.
So I don't know if this whole forest preservation is a lip service or people are serious about it, but I really don't know. Since 2017, a group of people are community people saying we want to preserve our forest, yet they don't have sponsorship. Mataya, you be on the forest hour, you know more than I do in terms of discussing climate change. These people should be, but now they should be.
Yeah. It's good that you left as well, Paul, but I got your point. Let's involve the people from outside too. Hello?
Yeah, Mataya.
Yes, sir.
This is Brown Tati from Monrovia.
Mr. Tate, welcome to the program.
Yeah. I was listening to you and Ari.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. The only thing I regretted more that she was on commercial car.
Yeah, and the driver can't listen. He can't break. Small self for Aaron to continue.
Yeah, and then it was fluctuating at some point, and then the commercial people too, they can be silent, they had their own issue to discuss. But think that I think you resisted for you to talk because maybe that's the only time you have to talk to her.
Yeah.
And she was also on time, to respond to most of your questions.
Yeah.
And I think the way my brother John M, who was talking with you, you got people who have support. They promote this, that in newspaper and things, and so somebody crying say you come, and they will continue crying, and nobody go to their concern. So you see some of the discussions. Sometimes they say people can be overly critical. Yeah, we have the right to be critical. You say you want people to conserve the forest, climate change, all the good things you've been holding Wesha and things, and somebody say, oh, we got a big forest here, we want to conserve it. In fact, we started it already. But come, what other person you want again? The forest they're talking about is not in contention.
Mm-hmm.
So it's being contested.
Mm-hmm.
So when we go there, maybe we put money there, maybe we may end up with lawsuit. So these are some of the things we are hearing in this country. They play some of the people like forestry and other people, agriculture people, all those people that even respond to EPA, EPA, all. They play, they want to put their attention, they don't put their attention. So when destruction takes place now, by the time they can say, oh, they won't happen. Then they go call partner, they go call, give money to disaster management people to go there to start feeding people.
Okay.
They put in the forest that they don't even need somebody to feed them with bacon rice. They can produce their own. Thank you so much.
Thanks for your contribution, Mr. Tati. Let's hear from this person. Hello.
Will
Yeah, let's hear you.
this Gabriel Duo in Kowe?
Gabriel Duo.
Yeah.
Yeah, your line was kind of distorted. Yeah, go ahead now.
Well, what you found is a line in Burkina Faso. Now, some of the last month they allowed.
Sorry, Gabriel. We got them all. Let's hear from this other person. Hello.
Yeah, good evening, Mataya.
Let's hear you.
Okay, let me say good evening to the listening public. Basically, Mataya, let me take this time to appreciate a female. I think I'll call her a giant because the way she spoke, it clearly indicated that she is a leader. Somehow, but when I listen to her, she's saying that she only graduated from a high school and taking a sort of initiative in the community, I think it is well commendable. We just want to encourage her to keep on the good work. And also appreciate you, Matai, for always bringing short people on a Discord to discuss national issues like this. So I want to take this time to appreciate her and let you continue doing a good job for the people of our community.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And I appreciate that. Give her a pat on the back. She deserves it. Hello? Hello?
Yes, hello?
Yeah, let's hear you, sir.
Yes, I'm Poema and Gray, and I'm calling from Cinco.
Mr. Gray.
Yes, I highly appreciate the lady that was on the line. You know, I pray that she have a success story. But I come from a different uncle. And this is an uncle. I don't know whether you guys see the type of farming that we Liberians do in the country. Because for me, I work with the Burkina Faso before. And I know the type of farming they do. If you see a Liberian men making farm, it will breast like 3 hectares a year. And we'll bring that tree, we'll cut all the trees down. Next year, we'll jump all that land, we'll go to another land. We brush it again, we bring it, we'll cut all the trees down. And the following year, we'll go to another forest. That's how we're going to do our farming in Liberia. But the Burkina Faso don't do the farming like that. When they brush the land, whether 3 acres or 2 acres, they plant a cocoa there. Forever they are doing a cocoa farm on that land. They will not jump all that land, the Liberian farmers, they go to the other land and brush the forest Liberia. So I don't know whether there's a balance in the whole conservation thing. Because the government on the other angle is encouraging Liberians to go back to the soil and make farm. And if you tell people to go back to the forest to make farm, that the forest you will destroy. So how are we balancing it? Because it is a Burkina Faso, if you go great, they play account for in Grand G there. Forest people brush it. No stay there. Because in Liberia will brush the family the next we're going to
okay.
We consider our land unfertile.
Thank you. I think yes, because government is saying you should go back to the soil, does not mean that you should jump from pillar to post. You have to, ensure that you have proper education to do farming.
Yes.
And that's the same thing we keep, hammering on this show every time. That form of farming is obsolete. We need to now decide to do a more, sustainable farming that we can protect the land. It's possible you can farm here this year and still go on to farm there. There are ways you can do that.
It depends on the kind of farming.
Absolutely. So let's squeeze in this last person. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Lambini.
Yes, sir.
I'm Prince Tamayuma, calling from Kendall.
Go ahead.
Yeah, quickly. I know your time has been consumed already. I just want to appreciate the lady, the kind of passion she has for the environment, for the forest. When I was speaking, actually, I was thrilled. So the passion is for women, and the passion it cannot be measured. That is why actually I wanted to. Thank you very much.
Yeah, indeed. I like that part. I like the closing. The last caller just nailed it. Her passion is overwhelming and it cannot be measured. She has passion more than joy. How would you like to close, Joy?
No. Don't go there, no. I'm happy that she has passion. speechless because all of the words that I wanted to praise her with, you use them. Oh, I know that you're going to be so great few years from now. Oh, you're such an amazing person. You are a person of vision. What do you want me to say again, Matthias?
Are you using my own hero thing?
No, you don't do that. I'm so happy that we are having women to stand up for the country. Right?
Yeah.
We are not the ones that will sit at home and just think about our family anymore. We are the ones that will come in the public and stand up for others because we know that it is the right thing to do. And I came across this scripture the last time I passed up preaching. Let me just go very quick. I beg you. It has my point, right? It's Ecclesiastic chapter 4 verse 9. It says 2 are better off than 1, right? Because together they can work more effectively. This is to say we need to work together, Matthias. In other words,
why do you think I brought you on board?
To work along
so we can work together.
Yes,
right.
This goes to our village, or not village, our brothers and sisters out there that know the right thing, but they're doing the wrong thing. I'm saying we should all work together. It should not be us or them standing against what is right. It should be them standing with what is right. Because their support, it can be just as small as a mustard seed. The Bible says your faith should be as small as a mustard seed. Your support can be as small as a mustard seed. It is very important and acceptable. So I think, my people, I beg you, we should work together. We should not try to bring ourselves down because we think that we're bringing the other people down, but we'll also be victims because our children will be part of it. Our grandchildren will be part of the effect. So please.
All right. Let me use this analogy. There's this video trending on social media. Even my friend Book Stewart posted. It's about a Liberian lady. I don't know how she appeared in a court. And I think about Susu money business. I think she appeared in a court for Susu money business. Money. And then the judge is saying, can you tell us what a Susu is? You know what I'm talking about, a Susu? The entire life, everything you do, if you really look at it, that's why the English may brought context. You may not see it from the context I'm presenting it. But life is all about susu. Before you be educated to reach PhD, you gotta put susu every day.
Yeah,
that is, you gotta of your 8 hours that you have a day to do all the activities. Maybe you have to take like 3 hours to dedicate to reading. That's susu. You put 3 hours every day. Eventually, you become a master degree holder. And then you become a PhD holder. Sorry, Trokon. So let's put susu to protect the forest. How do we do that? We should, let go.
A lot of pains that we can
exactly. We can take in a lot and venture into other areas. She mentioned, give us other skills so that we can be able